honestly tried to control my hair because I have like super frizzy hair. I'm so hot. Oh my gosh, or maybe I'm just like really nervous. If you're watching this right now and you're like, why do you have so many little hairs on top of your head? They just stand up at like the top of my head. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be very different. It's not makeup related, just a talkative video. I've always actually wanted to do these type of videos. I guess for me, talking to you guys is really like me trying to help you. Like I said, I want my channel to really be a positive space and push others to grow as a person. I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear, I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. I think a lot of people, when they give advice, I guess you can say they're kind of biased in a way, because usually people who ask others for advice, it's like they're kind of their friends. So when one friend asks another friend for advice, they don't tell them what they need to hear, they tell them what they want to hear. And I think that's something that sets me apart from people, because I've always been bold. I've always been very truthful and very direct. Being bold is something that I really embrace, because a lot of people, especially now, they can't be bold. They can't tell the truth. Something that God has put in my heart to really talk about is really just people normalizing the things that they go through. Before I continue on, I pray to never give advice with judgment or hate. So what I'm about to say is not to bash you, but to really open your eyes. So growing up, I've met people who have issues, right? Like any type of issue, like mental illness, family problems, just issues and just problems in general. Every time I come across someone who has gotten their heart broken or is feeling depressed, it's like when you feel a certain way for such a long period of time, you come to a point where it's like you don't even care. You don't care about your grades, you don't care about your relationship with your parents, you don't care about school, you don't care about your friends, you don't care about going out, you just don't care. Like everything to you is like, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's just how I am. It's whatever. And it's crazy because that's how y'all look sometimes. Like I've met people who have gotten their heart broken and then they get into another relationship right after that and they're just like, I feel like getting into a relationship. And I'm just like, you're not even realizing that you're normalizing settling for someone who probably doesn't even care about you. Like just settling for anybody. And just like people normalizing a lot of other issues, like people normalize having family problems. Like I've heard people say, that's just how it's supposed to go. That's how families are. No, they're family. No. When I hear people normalize things like that, it honestly breaks my heart. Sometimes I come back home and I'm just like, why are people settling for things like this? Why are people normalizing things like this? Like, why are you normalizing feeling that way? Going through an issue or going through heartbreak, why are you normalizing that? Why are people normalizing family issues? Why are people normalizing heartbreak? Why are people normalizing being cold-hearted? And that is the same reason why I'm such a believer, because before I was a believer, I was kind of the same way. I used to normalize the things that I would go through, and when I started really getting deep into my faith, I really grew a heart, I guess you can say. So I guess I can say that's why every time I hear things like that, it kind of hurts a little bit. Like it makes me hurt for them because I have such a big heart. I feel like watching this video, I know everyone can relate to this, because at some point you do kind of normalize the things that happen. And also as I grew deeper into my faith, I felt like God was really telling me to stop normalizing the things that I would feel or what I was going through. And he did correct my character in a way, because I really started to pray a lot more and read the Bible. I feel like in this generation, when you come to a point where you felt so much pain, you become very cold-hearted and distant. But that's not what God wants for you. If anything, he wants you to have a heart big enough to share with others, because there are also lots of people in the world that are going through things. The entire world, because at some point everybody goes through something. We live in a generation where people go through things and they take it out on the wrong people. They end up being liars or manipulators or abusive people. But I'm here to say that if you are one of those people who are being abused or are the one abusing others, I'm here to say that you need to correct yourself. Or if you are the person feeling unworthy, you shouldn't normalize that. I'm also here to say that if you're going through something, it doesn't hurt to at least pray about it just once with your heart. If you feel unworthy, you can't even pray for yourself, then do it for the people after you, and do it for your future kids, and do it for your future wife or husband. Because I can guarantee you that the things that you don't resolve now are going to come back in the future. I'm a firm believer in generational curses and stuff like that. And one of the reasons why I really got closer to my faith was because I didn't want my future kids to go through the things that I went through. Man, talking about this, I remember growing up, I used to think that with age comes maturity. But as I've evolved as a person, I now believe that with wisdom comes maturity. because I've met people who are in their 20s and they're just like they have no brains. I don't understand sometimes. Like people who are in their 20s and have no maturity whatsoever, and they don't even have their priorities straight. They don't have a car, they don't have a job. You're literally almost an adult. Can you get yourself together? Can you get your life together? And I know it's a lot of pressure to get your life together, but come on, it is not that hard. With wisdom comes maturity. Please remember that. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I poured my heart and soul into this video, trying to really be vulnerable with y'all. I'm really hoping that this video reached out to somebody. I definitely want to do videos like this more often. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you want more videos like this, just like this, just let me know. Y'all better give this video a like, because I literally almost got emotional. So you just reciprocate that same kind of love that I give y'all. If you don't follow me on any of my socials, on Instagram or Snapchat, it's going to be in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you guys next time.